So we know that if you turn off your phone and put it in your glove box when you're driving, 10% of your attention is still on your phone, even though you've turned it off and you put it in your glove box. And 10% of your attention is pretty much equivalent to having one standard drink. So if you've got your phone in your glove box and turned off, you've pretty much had one standard drink. That's how much attention you've got on the road. If it's actually turned on and it's beside you, then it's far worse, right? And the only way you can get full attention back so you can actually attend to the road is to turn it off and put it in the glove box, in your boot. So if it's in the boot, then you can't actually get to it. And so therefore your brain then turns off and says, okay, I'm not going to attend to it anymore. But that's the only way to actually remove it from the room completely, or remove it from, your space completely. And we also know if the phone is turned off, but it's beside you, your working memory decreases by a significant amount and your intelligence decreases by a significant amount. So they've done studies with students where they've had this phone turned off and beside them and turned upside down so they can't actually see the screen. And their working memory and their intelligence is still significantly decreased, which is going to significantly affect their ability to study and their ability to learn. And for us as adults, our ability to be productive and our ability to do, any work that requires us to use our brain. So you've got to actually remove the phone from your space. You've got to lock it away somewhere, or put it in another room to actually therefore get back your intelligence and get back your working memory, which you can, but you've got to get rid of it to actually do that. So things like, I work with a lot of schools where we put the phone away boxes. We have these see-through boxes, which each student has a key to, and they've got to lock the phone in the box in the morning when they arrive at school. And then when they finish school at night, they can unlock it and take the phone home with them. But during those school hours, the phone's not near them, so that they get their full intelligence back, their full attention back, and their full working memory back, so that they can actually learn at school, which is what they should be doing, right? Rather than checking their texts and doing the rest of it. And again, when you're at home, have a place where you all put your phones, which is in a general area outside of your bedroom. And that will mean that when you go to your bedroom, you don't have your phone or a device on you. So therefore you're not being distracted by that. Your attention isn't being caught by it, and you can actually concentrate on what you should be doing when you go into your bedroom, rather than on your phone and looking at your phone and, getting texts from people and all that sorts of stuff. So we do need to remove it. We need to feel safe enough. And I think it's like 70% of people are never within arm's length of their phone, 24 hours a day, which is just crazy when you think about it. I mean, this is not a toddler that you've got to actually be monitoring all the time. And I mean, again, it's using it in the wrong way, right? Our phones are awesome because there's a whole bunch of, they have a really good memory. And so if people text you or if people email you, all these things, it can actually hold that information for you. You don't have to answer it straight away. You can let it hold it for you for 12 hours or two hours or whatever it happens to be. But because of the notifications and because we're being trained by tech companies to constantly look at it, and we automatically look at it every time it beeps at us, we're not using it for what it's actually good at. What it's good at is hold that information so that we don't have to hold it in our own brains. But we should be using it that way, rather than using it the way the tech companies want us to use it, which is to look at it all the time so they can make more money.